James the red engine had been working in the coal yards all day. The mixed traffic engine was covered in coal dust. "We can't clean you up tonight, James," said his driver. "There's a problem with the hose pipes." "Bother," said James. "A bath would make me feel much better. The others are probably sure to say that I look silly."
But the other engines were too busy arguing to notice James. Spencer was talking loudest of all. "I deserve a new coat of paint," he said, "because Gabriel says that I'm the pride of the line and—" "Oh, Spencer, do we ever get a break from your boasting all the time on a daily basis?" Duck said out of annoyance. "It's been like this all day, James," Edward said. "Spencer is getting a new coat of paint and he won't stop boasting about it." "Why, Spencer, I'm the one that needs a new coat of paint. Look at me."
"I'd rather not," said Spencer pompously. "Besides, you're not a pleasant sight and you wouldn't understand the needs of a very important engine."
James was fuming as he slouched into the shed for the night. The next day, when Spencer was being repainted, Murdoch had an accident.
"If you can't push cars properly, Murdoch, why not stretch your wheels by taking a run through the countryside? You know how much you love your peace and quiet."
"As a matter of fact, Bossy Boiler," Murdoch said slyly, "Gabriel has been inspecting the railway that has trees that are too close to the line, and he's worried that they might cause trouble."
"Puh," laughed Spencer. "If I came up on a tree, I would have just pushed it aside."
"Really?" Murdoch replied. Soon Spencer was showing off his paintwork.
"Make way for a very important engine," he said.
"Spencer, you need to remain calm and think before you act, old darling," Edward said. "I agree with Edward," said James. "Besides, you wouldn't feel important if a tree crashed on you."
"Rubbish! It wouldn't dare."
"You should be careful, Spencer. Trees are just as powerful as engines,"
Jack said.
"Oh, please. Now, if you'll excuse me, Gabriel wants me to pull the express, which is what a private engine like me really does."
But Spencer was wrong. "Hey, Spencer, you must go to the yards to pick up some building materials for a warehouse that's going to be built over nearby Brendam Docks. It's heavy, so be careful."
"Why can't Boko do it? He likes pulling heavy goods trains."
Really useful engines don't argue. So Spencer didn't. By the time Spencer arrived at the shunting yards, it had already grown late into the afternoon. He buffered up to the building materials. Rusty had already prepared the train for him. "Hi there, Spencer. Is your day going well?"
grumbled Spencer. "For you, maybe, but not for me. I've just been repainted and now I have to take trucks of building materials."
"Aw, don't worry, Spencer. You'll get used to it," said Rusty. "Besides, Sir Handel used to complain about pulling trucks all the time, but now he doesn't. He's gotten used to it. So don't worry, Spencer. You're just gonna be okay."
"Oh, thank you for the kind words, Rusty. I would like to stay and chat, but I have to make my delivery to Brendam Docks. Ta-ta!"
Along the way, the weather changed. They soon came to the forest, and his driver knew they were in for a difficult time. But what they didn't know that the tree close to the track was being blown by the strong wind, and the rain had weakened the slope. All of a sudden, the tree moved. Spencer's driver shut off steam and braked hard.
"Oh no!" cried Spencer. "I'll call for Rocky so he can get that tree out of the way," said Spencer's driver.
But Spencer's driver never got the chance. Then they heard a rumble and a rushing sound.
"That's not a good sound," Spencer quivered. "The tide is breaking!" the driver shouted. "We must get out of here! Go, Spencer! Run! Go backwards, now!" I have to run. I don't want to be buried. Just one more clear mile, and then I will be out of here before I... No, no, no! I'm out of water. And now I'm the one in trouble as well.
Spencer, what are you doing? We have to leave.
But driver, I forgot to fill up with water before we left. Spencer cried. We're doomed.
But they weren't for long. Then they heard a whistle. It's Edward, called his driver. Spencer felt embarrassed and worried that Edward would laugh at him, but Edward didn't. He knew this was no time for teasing. Beep, beep. I'm ready, Edward said.
So am I, Spencer shivered. As ready as I'll ever be.
That evening, when Spencer was at the washdown, he apologized for his actions.
You, James, and Jack were so right to warn me, Edward.
That's what friends do, Spencer, Edward smiled. Just then, Emily bustled up with some exciting news for Edward and Spencer.
Gabriel says that you guys are both really useful engines. Edward, you're going to have a new coat of paint, and Spencer, you'll be pulling a special passenger train with Gordon tomorrow.
Thank you so much, Emily. If you see James later today, tell him I said I'm sorry for what I've done.
Of course I will, Spencer. I'm going to meet him at Brendam Docks because Salty's at the works having his engine repaired. I'll make sure to tell him you said that you're sorry.
Oh, thank you, Emily,
Spencer said. You see, Spencer, Edward said, disagreements are meant to happen between us,
and apologies are meant to be given,
Spencer said, just like friendship.